Hello, guys. This is Dr. Palaniappan Manickam. In this video, I have a very, very special guest for you guys. She's my colleague, Dr. Anusha. We went to medical school together, PhD Medical College. We were like 2000 batch. And the main reason for bringing her on the show is, in addition to being an ophthalmologist, she actually followed the same path as me, that she lost a lot of weight and adopted healthy lifestyle. And we are going to talk about this from a physician and a medical standpoint. And without any ado, let's just invite her on the show. Hi, Anusha. Thank you for coming over on the channel.
Thank you for inviting me.
Super. So it's night time for you. It's almost close to your bedtime. You're following a good routine. I don't want to bother you. Let me just ask you a few specific questions.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And for the audience, she's an ophthalmologist, a busy practitioner. She removes cataracts from eyes in the morning, and then she puts cooling glass on her eyes at night. And then she's also has a hospital, Anu Eye Care in Kovilambakam. But this concept of this video is not anything about eye at all. It's about me. Right? How to prioritize yourself and how to adopt a healthy lifestyle. So as the people who are following my channel know that I was close to 100 kilos like 5 years ago. And then I had a small mini heart attack kind of issue, like where my heart rate was significantly high. And that was a spark in me that, something is not right in my life. I need to correct it. So then I started going multiple channels. Then I found out that this intermittent fasting thing worked for me. But doesn't mean that it has to work for everybody else. There are multiple methods available. I always say that the method that works for you is the most consistent method that you can adopt. So I know that you follow the same path as well. So what created that spark in you, and what made and the light bulb moment வந்து என்ன?
Actually, to be honest, thanks to COVID. So,
okay.
lockdown வந்தபோது ophthalmologist, we all actually literally lost our jobs madhidan. So first, like we were asked to stop our surgeries, as it was only elective surgeries. So we were asked to stop our surgeries and close our OPDs. So then I was like, oh my God, what do I do now? And my knee pain, knock. So it knocked me. So my brother was like, at least use this time for reducing your weight so that you can postpone your knee replacement surgery for a while.
So your confirm is going to be knee replacement.
Yeah, he is an orthopedician, so he is from point of view. So that's how I started. But when I started, actually, I didn't think of intermittent fasting. I was aware of it. So as usual, I tried my own way. It didn't work. So through my friend.
So tell me, sorry to stop you. So tell me, the first time your brother told you that, okay, you need to lose weight. So then what is the first method that you adopted?
I ran. I started running.
Okay, good.
Suddenly I started running, and again I ended up in knee pain, and again I took a rest for 2 months. So this is how I do. So when I start doing, I jump, I overdo, I injure myself. Then I sit coolly for 2 months, eat bhaji, bonda, kesari.
To recover the damaged knee.
And the mental trauma. So this was happening for 5 or 6 months. And then we cousins formed a fitness group. Our batchmates, girls, formed a fitness group. So I started to learn more about fitness. And it's living a healthy lifestyle rather than losing weight. Process of cooking and also the learning totally changed from weight loss to a healthy lifestyle. So that's when the bulb
went on.
Yeah. So
Anusha, don't you agree that? So don't you agree that in our medical college, right? So we were there for like 6 years. We were being trained so good, right? Any complications, you have a cataract, you'll take care of it. You have a retinal detachment, you'll take care of it. I have a stomach ulcer, bleeding, we'll take care of it. If you have cancer, we'll diagnose, we prevent it, we treat it. But you will agree that we don't focus too much on prevention.
Yeah, like they do tell. We had an entire SPM prevention. I just by-hearted everything. I just vomited, but I never applied it. And doctors also keep telling, but they don't know how to do that.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yes.
And you don't teach them in such a way that it becomes not followable after a period of time. You very dramatic, drastic changes you do in your lifestyle, and obviously it will not be continuable. You stop after a month.
It's not sustainable. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
So you have to teach them how they can do it.
And every treatment always include diet and exercise, right? But nobody actually sat down and then explained.
How much they explain the medicine, they don't explain on the diet and exercise.
Exactly, and that is the bottom line for everything. So coming back to your experience, so when you were running, so tell me something about it. So you were running for like 5K. How did you start, and then what happened with the injury?
I started walking. My brother told your heart rate is not rising, so make it fast. So I started running in my apartment. I used to run around the car park. So I will go one side alone, I will run. The remaining side, like that I did. Then obviously I started running all 2 to 3 kilometers. I tried to run. But one day my knee told Tata bye-bye. I won't cooperate. I was 85 kilos then.
At that time, okay.
Right away, I started running without doing any strength training because I was not aware of it.
Exactly.
Heart rate. Only way I can rise heart rate in the exercise which I'm doing is running. So I thought, okay, I'll run. But I didn't do it in a proper way. How to do it in a proper way. In so many YouTube videos, what your mind knows only your eyes will see.
Yes.
I didn't even search, like I didn't do any research. I straight away started running.
So what happened? So you had that knee pain, then you took a break, then you started running again. So you have been doing this for 6 months. Then you formed that fitness group. So what happened in that fitness group?
So that's when I started to get to know about this intermittent fasting. And also about like how to gradually increase your strength so that it will aid you in help you in your running.
So you didn't learn about intermittent fasting from my channel?
I saw it.
Okay. So you had the group, and then they talked about. So they talked about fasting. They talked about strength training. Strength training. Okay.
Until then, I was thinking dumbbells are only for boys.
Wonderful point.
Like, see, it's not easy to build muscle. That also I learned after that. I thought dumbbells, I become biceps, triceps, everything comes. And I have been doing dumbbells for the past 2 years, so I have not developed any biceps till now. Of course, my strength has increased, but then it's a myth. So,
and you agree that women need more strength training than men, actually?
Definitely. They need, because it's one thing which I totally learned in the recent 2 years. Till then, I have not even touched a dumbbell. On the side, I won't turn that side. Okay, it's not for me. Even if I go to gym, I will use only all those treadmill, elliptical, all cardio. I will not turn to that side.
Right.
Buying a personal trainer so many times.
I don't know whether you remember, we had this Mr. PSG competition in PSG, right? Like during the cultural programs. So, most of my friends, everybody, go to gym and then lift weights and then try to build muscle. So it has been ingrained in my mind that, okay, muscle building is only for bodybuilding. Like, if you have to,
Exactly.
If you have to walk on the stage and if you want to show off and if you want to build muscle, so that is what muscle building is. For us, it is,
importance of protein intake, I have never had it in my mind. So always now if I think retrograde, I have been only starving and not fasting. So starvation will lead to a lot of deteriorating effect. You will start losing your muscles and nothing is going to help you. Whereas fasting is you're providing the essential nutrients. At the same time, it is a time guided eating.
Got it. So in that group, so you learned about strength training. You said, okay, no, if you want to proceed further, you need to build a muscle a little bit to increase the strength. So then what happened? So you went to a gym or what happened?
So like I was initially following some YouTube videos. And, yeah, but I was not that happy. So I started having a personal trainer for running. So he taught me how it has to be done properly. We had a lot of agility sessions, strength training sessions, ladder drills. We had all.
So the sessions that you're talking about is like stretches, right? Stretches, and then
every session will have 15 minutes warm up, followed by a session with 15 minutes stretches. Yeah. So he gave. Then only I realized the importance of warm up and also the importance of stretches. Though I know it, I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Right, lapuse. Left, lapuse.
Fasting, and the number counting will become faster.
Okay, good. So he, you started warming up, you stretched out, and then what was the first strength exercise that you did? Like push-ups, body weight, or you went to dumbbells right away?
It was mixed. Not everything was mixed. Used dumbbells a few days. Basically, I pulled in my kids also.
Oh,
so
nice.
they were also putting on weight in this lockdown. So I make them sit big. All these online sessions, nice snacks, everything. They were also putting on weight. So I just pulled them also. And trainer was very nice that he gave us a lot of variety of exercises. So we didn't get bored. I could feel the difference. Me running before and now, what the way in which I'm running, I still have to learn more. So
no, absolutely. It's an infinite knowledge, right?
Exactly.
So you started learning a little bit, and then you started running again, right?
Yeah. So after that I registered myself for a marathon. And I have not done a marathon. I did 10 kilometers. That's how it has to be.
That's a baby step. That's even good. 10 kilometers is a big thing. It's not easy. I don't think I'll be able to run 10 kilometers.
Seriously, it's for a person who was sitting in home with a knee pain.
Yes.
Running 10 kilometers, I am proud of myself.
Absolutely. You should be. You should be proud of yourself. It's not an easy thing. Now, this comes an important point that you are not a person without any job. You are a full-time ophthalmologist and you are a mom of 2 kids. Second?
I cook myself. I don't have a cook. So
you cook yourself.
Yeah.
You cook yourself and you are a vegetarian.
Yeah.
You're vegetarian. On the top of it, the protein consumption is even difficult for you. So there is something that motivated you to find time to do all this. And is it your knee pain or you started noticing improvement?
Childhood, I have been body shamed. So weight was always in my mind. It will be running in back of my mind. I have never thought it in the right way. Always I was finding out shortcuts. Okay, 10 days I will fast. I will lose 10. And then eat again. This was a thing. It was a routine. It became a vicious cycle. So only now, with the help of all nice friends like you and everybody, I have started learning about it.
Okay. So you started.
Everybody who is wanting to start fitness to know these basic facts so that they won't go into shortcuts.
So how to lose belly fat in 3 days? That video is not good.
Now also people tell me, you lower half matu persa irke. Do only for that. No exercise. Why are you running?
Spot reduction. Spot reduction.
I know.
It might work for cinema heroines.
And I have to tell them the one full story. It's body fat percentage. It will not put in spot. It will reduce only they'll start sleeping or they'll lose concentration. They're not ready to hear only.
So I really want to focus on the time that you created. That is the biggest problem that people are complaining. I don't have time. I look on. But my problem is, between 35 to 45 years of age, if you have two little kids, it is your damn responsibility to be fit for them until they turn 18. I keep repeating that all the time because, you see all this young, sudden cardiac death happening, and all we do is rest in peace, right? We just write rest in peace and we don't evaluate further. So that is the whole purpose of the channel, to see how we can promote healthy lifestyle among 35 to 45 years of age, especially if they have kids. So once you had all this setup, you have a personal trainer, you have this what to do. How did you make time to do it?
I'm lucky enough to tailor my profession.
Job. Okay.
Yeah. In that way, I'm very lucky. And also, I'm lucky enough to get a lot of help from my family members. We share our households. Not only me cooking. So, helps me in cutting vegetables. So, everybody takes part. My kids wash vessels. So, it's not like we have a domestic helper who just cleans our home. But cooking part and kitchen washing utensils, we all share our households. But of course, to some extent, I had to give up my early morning sleeps. So I wake up. Initially, I was waking up only at 6, 7 like that. So for this exercise schedule, I wake up an hour earlier. That's it. So, and I sleep accordingly. So I make sure I get sufficient sleep so that I don't postpone my waking up.
That's a very, very important point. You are saying that it is just a small step. That is an important step, and it is not easy to do. It is not easy to do at all.
It was difficult initially, but keeping a trainer was, you have
because we pay money.
Yeah, I paid a huge amount, and you have to wake up.
Let me ask you this. For me, waking up has been a habit now. It took me around 74 days because I keep track of it. For a
now
person
I have a trainer. So now I have stopped the trainer and I wake up on my own.
On your own. So for that to become a habit, how long did that take for you?
8 months.
8 months. 8 months. 8 months. No, it's a very honest answer, right? It takes time. It takes time.
Yeah.
But I think that is one important thing that you did that is showing this much amount of outcome. And the key thing that you said was to sleep early as well.
Yeah, absolutely. For running, they say your diet, your sleep, everything matters, and also your mindset. If you are not feeling good, don't go for a run. Skip. It's a very better to run.
Let me ask you this. So when you made a change that, okay, you know what, when you wake up in the morning, you'll have been so tired. So now you know that, okay, no, I need to sleep early to catch up those hours. So when you decide that, what did you do? What was your sleeping time before and how did you change that?
Usual during lockdown, initially it was late night movies, popcorns, everything, and wake up at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, as and when required, because only 2 days a week I was working.
Right.
So slowly I started, I have to regularize myself. So I made it 10 o'clock. I have to sleep. So I go to bed, but I won't get sleep. I'll be in bed for some time, but then I'll doze off myself. Same way, morning also snoozing.
Until the personal trainer comes and hit the snooze button for you.
No, I will wake up because I have to wake up my kids also. They were also into training, no?
Right.
So I had to wake them up. Because I have to wake them up, I wake up a half an hour early. They will get home.
So 2 things I learned from this for the audience as well. One is you need to involve your family.
Exactly.
And then they have to be on the same page. And who's going to say no? If you're going to tell your family that, I want to be healthy, I want to lose weight, I want to do this for my family, they would of course they will say yes.
Yeah.
And it may be difficult initially, but you will overcome that hurdle. The second thing that you said is the sleep part is like absolutely important. So, in my channel, I put a video on intermittent fasting, what worked for me. So that went up to like 1 million views. I mean, this is not for cuma பீத்திக்கிறதுக்கு சொல்லல. I put a video on sleep, like how to get good quality sleep. That went only 30,000 views. I wish it's the other way around. And sleep is the most important thing, and you burn more calories while you are sleeping good, and you are a living example for that. So when you adopted this method, so 8 months it took a habit, but now how much can you run, and what is your routine now?
So I do hill climbing, like I do flyover repeats, which is supposed to be very
flyover repeat. Gemini flyover நீங்க repeat பண்ணுவீங்களா?
We repeat climbing the flyover, running and climbing the flyover. So you
flyovers get the regular, I mean outside the gym.
Yeah, on road.
On road.
So to stimulate like just hill repeats, madri.
Hill repeat. Okay.
Various gains will have lot of elevation and everything. You need to get used to it.
Okay.
So maximum I have run is 15 kilometers until now.
Oh my God.
So I'm targeting for a half marathon, but you need a lot of training for that. So I'm just giving myself time. I am just taking it slow. I don't want to push.
Absolutely. நீ எப்படி இருந்தனா இப்படி ஆயிட்டேன் அப்படி. Wow, beautiful. So it was a wonderful explanation, like how you entered into fitness, how you were slowly into running. One thing for my audience is, if you are not a big running fan, running is just a mode of exercise. You can also do other things as well. If you want to play tennis, you want to play cricket வேணாம், cricketல ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண மாட்டீங்க. Maybe play soccer or something like that. So running was just what Dr. Anusha, it worked out for her. So in this change, I want to focus on the diet. So when did diet come in? What change did you do, and how did that change happen?
In spite of walking regularly, running regularly, weight didn't come down. I mean, it came down to a point, but after that, I couldn't do it with my exercise. So that was when I was polemifying to my friends, like they told, see, diet is only 80%, exercise only 20%. So unless you, as usual, YouTube videos gives making cake also. I was baking cake every day. How will I reduce weight?
In my intermittent fasting video, my wife is saying that there is a Swiggy ad that comes in between.
So that's when I realized the importance of diet. I started and intermittent fasting. Initially, it worked magics here. It went down. The weight went down. I was like, oh wow! From 83, suddenly I became 75. Oh my God! And after that, every kg was very difficult, and I'm still in a plateau. Almost for 6 months, I'm still in a plateau. I'm pitchifying my head how to come out. And this tongue is there, no, that is not letting me.
But don't you agree that I mean, my main point usually I tell my patients is that and the first I lost that initial weight. I was like 100 kilos, and then I went down to 90 right away on intermittent fasting. And as you heard, I hit a plateau at 90. But that 10 kilo loss was a big motivation factor.
Seriously. That's why I'm still continuing. Also, no, you get to know about so many things, and
correct.
It's going to be a lifestyle.
Correct.
No more going back.
Yes. Even if you want to, your body will not allow you to.
Exactly. So I've started loving this.
Yes.
So much of positivity in you, not only in your body wise, looking wise, also in your work, your concentration, everything improves. So you start loving it. So you will never go back. That's the main thing you have to get it into. It's not weight loss.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
healthy, living healthy, going into a healthy lifestyle. So
Energy, how you feel for the day, whatever you do. I mean, you will have so much energy,
exactly.
even though there is no like significant change in the numbers on the scale. So in your case, so tell me about, I mean, what time you started, how do you start the intermittent fasting, and what are the challenges that you faced?
See, usually it's, I have a late breakfast, so breakfast was not at all an issue for me. Dinner was the most toughest part, and also giving up my morning coffee was the very, very toughest part. I was used to have nice filter coffee with a lot of sugar in the morning, and
what time do you usually have before this? Like 7 a.m.?
No, as soon as I get up, I need my coffee.
So 5:36.
That's what I got tuned to, and that was the really toughest part. Long time for me. So every time I look into that black coffee, I feel like vomiting. Green tea, I used to ask, how do you even drink this? And now I am drinking like, oh wow, it's heaven.
The only way that green tea will help you lose weight is actually you go to the mountains and pick the green tea by yourself.
No, I am a person who was drinking 5 times coffee. Everything 5 times. A lot of difference. A lot of calories got cut down like that.
During work as well.
Yeah. Yara vanda coffee.
Coffee.
Other with the full milk sugar, I was thinking, over there, no calorie.
So tell me this one. I want to be very confession from my side is I did not know that a cup of milk, for example, this is black coffee, but this milk has like 150 calories. It took me a long time to understand. How did you come to know that about calories and everything?
This actually started previously itself, except for the early morning coffee. Remaining day, I changed to green tea. I had some weight loss. So that's when I realized, okay, so much of empty calories were coming. It's not going to give you any energy or anything. It's just empty. So why should you have that? We'll stop. But and also having an early dinner was very, very difficult. I was having at 9 o'clock. So later I made it 8. Now I have it before going to my clinic. So I finish it off by 5 o'clock.
Wow. And then after that, what do you drink? You don't drink any, I mean, just water?
Water, or if I feel like having something, I'll have some lemon with salt or something.
And tell me this one. So I know it was not easy when you adopted this technique. What did you do when you felt hungry in the middle of the night when you started this initially?
Slept well.
You slept well?
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not exaggerating things because I took it up very slowly. I didn't jump from 9 p.m. dinner to a 5 p.m. dinner. To 1 hour like that, I cut short on the period. So I didn't find it much difficult at all. And also the dinner, when I'm providing it with proper nutrients, fibers, and everything, you really feel full. You don't feel, even if you give me one big milkshake or ice cream also, I told no, I don't want. I'll have it.
So once it became a habit, it'd be easier for you. But for the first 6 weeks or like 2 months, what will happen when somebody invites you for a reception that you need to go for like 8 p.m.?
I started it during COVID. It was all in Zoom meeting.
So escape item.
That's why I initially told big thanks to COVID.
So what do you do now? Like now it became a habit now for you.
No popcorn, no burger.
So what do you do now? Now you have, this is a habit. So let's say somebody invites you for a reception, you go there. What do you do?
Reception இது வரைக்கும் போல. But
I mean, reception
apart from friends party only happens very frequently. Thing which I find it very, very difficult. So they know about me. So they don't force me. We just go, we sing together, we dance together, we have all the fun. Except that I won't eat. That's all. I tell I have finished my dinner, I don't want. So they also know, they don't force.
So 2 important points. Number 1, Dr. Anusha is a singer. Please check out her Smule videos. Smule ஏதா link இருக்கா உனக்கு?
இது Dr. Anusha Karrthik Smule ID.
Please check out her Smule Anusha Karrthik videos. One of her videos went viral like a year ago. And she is our batch singer. She used to sing and the Thirunagar, what was the song?
Chandralekha. Adhe song that also I sang and got a prize for it. Same Chandralekha.
You sing on the stage and then we dance on the floor as if we got the prize for it.
Some memories.
So please check out her Smule video. So 2 points. Number 1, she's a singer. And number 2, it's absolutely important that you let your circle of friends know that you are adopting this method. That really made a difference to you.
Exactly.
And is your friends is doing the same thing as well?
Actually, many have got inspired. They are trying. They keep asking me tips, so I help them whenever they find it difficult. But many stop after a while. I don't know why.
But at least they know that you are following it religiously. You are showing some results. So when there is social situation, they don't force you that much. Sometimes hospitality can be a problem.
Even family, in case we are going to order dinner, we do it by 5 o'clock. Dinner by 5 o'clock. இல்லையா நான் ஸ்நாக்ஸ் சாப்பிடுற டைம்ல டின்னர் சாப்பிடுறீங்க.
நம்மளா காலேஜ்ல if you think about it, like 5 p.m. க்கு வந்து கிளாஸ் முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் we go to the mess and what we do?
Coffee, bhaji, biscuit, ஐயோ போண்டா மிளகா பஜ்ஜி.
And then what do? We go to the hostel and then we see TV or we hang out. We come back again for dinner at 8 p.m.
Again at 8 p.m. We have been always eating.
And this was a medical college.
Exactly.
So I think it will take a lot of time for the society to change slowly, but I think somebody has to incorporate the change for our younger generation. This is not sustainable. The current lifestyle that we have is not sustainable. Anyway, I know that it's time for you to sleep. We want to let you not disturb your circadian rhythm. One last question. If you want to wrap up this whole session, if I'm a new patient to you or a friend to you, I come and then say, hey, I want to lose weight like how you did. What will be your first suggestion? And then give us a wrap-up summary, please.
So first and foremost is it's not weight loss. It is going to be a healthy lifestyle. So that will be my first advice. So start something which you can follow it for your life. And also don't overdo and injure yourself. Start it in a proper way. And diet is 80%, exercise is 20%. So make your diet properly, calculate it. You can see it in all Palaniappan videos. So Dr.Pal videos. That's what I learned. I never knew TDE anything. So I came to know your protein intake, everything matters. So do it in a proper way. Seek help. Seek professional help. It makes a lot of difference rather than just doing it by yourself. Initially, if you have that professional help, you will attain your goals at a faster rate. And you will also sustain it because you won't get injured.
Super. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big kudos to you. It's not easy at all. And I know with a busy medical practitioner, it's not easy at all. I mean, I'm very so proud of you. So proud of you. Can you sing a song for us to wrap this up?
இல்லையே.
Because நான் வந்து சொல்லிட்டேன்ல, you're a singer அப்படின்ட்டு I need to prove, you know. I always do evidence-based medicine in my channel.
பாவி. If you had told before, I would have prepared some song and kept. என்ன சொல்றது?
சும்மா யோசி, அது ஏதாவது பேக் ஆஃப் த இதுல இருக்கும், அப்படியே எடுத்து உள்ள விடு.
இந்திய பொண்ணு தாங்கோ, இட்டாலி கண்ணு தாங்கோ, நான் ஒரு மின்சாரங்கோ, தள்ளி நின்னுக்கோங்கோ. மேனியே மேக்னெட் தாங்கோ, வார்த்தையே சாக்லேட் தாங்கோ, நான் ஒரு மின்சாரங்கோ, தள்ளி நின்னுக்கோங்கோ. Red wine bottle, நான் காஷ்மீர் ஆப்பிள், நான் golden angel நானே. Allegra, 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 alle.
சூப்பர், பியூட்டிஃபுல், பியூட்டிஃபுல். நான் இருந்தா பின்னாடி அந்த ஏ அது வேணா சொல்லலாம். ஏ. Again, thank you so much, audience. Please check out her Smule channel, Dr. Anusha Karrthik. Kudos to you. I hope everybody follows you and take you as an inspiration. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Palaniappan. Thanks for inviting me.
Bye-bye.